nod your head, flop your dreads, flop your dreads. If you fit the description, do what I said, do what I said. Nod your head, flop your dreads, flop your dreads. If you fit the description, do what I said, what I said. Nod your head, flop your dreads, flop your dreads. If you fit the description, do what I said, what I said. Nod your head, flop your dreads, flop your dreads. Caught that white boy, gon' stack your bread, hit the block.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is G6, the Fight Oracle, bringing you the best prediction on UFC. This is UFC 278, Kamar Usman versus Leonard Edwards. Now, this is going to be very interesting, but before talking about that, we're going to talk about the preliminaries. I'm going to go step by step and give you the best prediction, the over, the under, and all of that. And if it's a 50-50, it's on you. I'm not telling you to bet on that. It's on you. 50-50 is, you could jump out or jump in if you want to. But I'm going to give you the best prediction I have based off my martial art expertise. I watch these fights, I break them down, and I make sure to give you the best. I'm not one of these suckers that give you the whole bunch of run around and still lose. I'm going to give you the best prediction. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, let's go. First of all, we're going to talk about the fight. Daniel da Silva versus Victor Altamirano. These two fighters coming from loss. It's going to be pretty interesting. This I'm not too sure about. This is a 50-50 chance. I like both of them. Both of them lost. Both of them got something to prove. So me, personally, I'm going to go for Daniel da Silva. I'm going to go for that money line, and for the fight to go, it's going to go under. Daniel da Silva and the fight to go under. Next, we're going to talk about two fighters. Both of them got hands, both of them quick, both of them nasty, but both of them is really impressive. It's been showing out every time they come through and knocking people out the first round of the fight. So first, it's going to be Jay Perrin versus Aori Quilen. This is going to be interesting. That also was a little 50-50, but I'm going to go with Aori Quilen because he has the ferocity, the tenacity, the striking, and the kicks, the low leg kicks. That might be too much for Jay Perrin to handle. Jay Perrin showed that he does quit when things get tough. So I'm going to pick for Aori Quilen because he fights with his heart, fights with his soul. He doesn't want to give up. He's here for a reason. He's here on UFC. He's ready to make it happen. It's going to be Aori Quilen, and if the fight goes, it's going to go over. Next, we're going to talk about Francisco Figueiredo versus Amir Albazi. It's an interesting fight, but Amir Albazi is definitely too much for Figueiredo to win. So I'm going to give Amir Albazi on money line. And you already know, you could look at it, you could see he's a top favorite, and he's a top favorite for a reason. So he's going to take him to school. He's going to take Francisco Figueiredo out to school, and Amir Albazi money line. Next, we're going to talk about Ange Loose versus AJ Fletcher. This was a 50-50 fight because I like both of them, but still ain't see Ange Loose go Super Saiyan yet. I think this fight, we're going to see him go Super Saiyan. He's going to let them hands talk. He's going to take it for the W. I'm picking Ange Loose as a underdog. He's going to be my underdog that I'm picking this week. And this is what I'm going to do. Ange Loose, money line. If the fight's going to go, it's going to go over. Next, I was going to talk to you about Shannon Young versus Miranda Maverick, but this fight is not happening, so you could scratch that. We're going to go to the next fight. Sean Woodson versus Luis Saldana. This fight, it's one of them fights that they're going to get punished. Sean Woodson, money line. His hands, his speed, he got it. He got it. Sean Woodson, money line. Those are the one. This is one pick that I know is going to for sure win. Sean Woodson, money line, and it's going to go under. It's going to give him gut checks. He's going to be overwhelmed, and he's going to crumble. Next, we're going to talk about Lucie Pudilova versus Yanin Wu. This was 50-50. Both of them are equal level. Both of them strikes are even, things of that nature. But I'm really feeling Lucie Pudilova. She got the takedown. She looks like she got more ferocity more than Yan and Wu. So I'm going to go Lucie Pudilova in the fight to go over. If you want to be safe bet, pick over instead of Lucie, because this one is a 50-50 chance of winning. Next up, we're going for Jared Gordon versus Leonardo Santos. This one, I'm for 100% sure Jared Gordon will take it for the win. As far as over and under, I didn't make my decision on if it's going to go over or under. If you want to give it a shot, for it to go over. Jared Gordon, money line, in the fight to go over. Next, we're going to hurry up and talk about two heavyweight fighters. Big boys. It's going to be Tyson Pedro and Harry Hunsucker. Last fight we saw from Tyson Pedro, I wasn't amazed because it's Valenzuela. He mostly got L's. Let's say that, and I wasn't really convinced by that. This time, let's see if you can pull it off. Harry Hunsucker is not pretty good himself. He gets slept easily, weak chin. But if I'm gonna put my money, I'm gonna put in Tyson Pedro. He definitely got some kicks, different utility belts under his utility belts. So I'm gonna go with Tyson Pedro in the fight to go under, because Harry Hunsucker's chin is questionable, and I do not trust it. So the fight's gonna go under. I'm gonna put Tyson Pedro money line. Next fight is gonna be Marcin Tybura versus Alexander Romanov. Alexander Romanov is a beast. I see the favorite. It's a lot of money behind that favorite. Which I'm surprised, because Marcin Tybura is a monster. This is crazy. This is one of them crazy fights. If you want to play it safe, skip that, because Alexander Romanov is a beast. We did see him. He does take fights under, but those guys was not Marcin Tybura. So Marcin Tybura is a live dog, but I'm putting my money in Alexander Romanov. And the fight to go, it's gonna go over 1.5. So if you want to be safe, pick over 1.5, because Marcin Tybura is not that type to quit on first round or second round. If I see it, the fight has to go to distance, and whoever has the most gas tank and whoever doesn't get submitted early in the fight is gonna win. So I'm gonna put Alexander Romanov money line in the fight to go over 1.5. Next fight is Merab Dvalishvili versus Jose Aldo. I was a Jose Aldo fan from the beginning. It's crazy. He got knocked out by Conor, but he's making his way back up step by step. Jose Aldo is a nasty motherfucker. He's a tough fighter. He's one of the greatest. I fucks with him. But I'm gonna pick Merab Dvalishvili. He's a little ferocious. He got rabies. He's ready to win. He's ready to take heads off. But the fight's gonna go over, and I'm picking Merab Dvalishvili. Next fight is gonna be Rockhold versus Paulo Costa. It's a good fight. Paulo Costa is still looking firm, sturdy, muscly. You already know what time it is. Very fit. And Rockhold is also an underdog that might, make it happen depending on what happens. But I'm going for Paulo Costa in the fight to go under. Somebody's gonna go sleep in the first and second round. So it's gonna definitely go under. Paulo Costa money line. Last but not least is Kamar Usman versus Leon Edwards. It's gonna be crazy. Both of them in training. Kamar Usman, you already know he got striking and wrestling power. And then Leon is pretty good himself. He's been training with different camps. He's been watching those tapes. Anything could happen. You know how UFC gets. But I'm picking the champion, because he's still a little tough guy. He knocking people out. He's definitely a champion for a reason, and I don't see him losing his belt to Leon Edwards. But it's gonna be an interesting fight. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Help me grow my channel. It's been a blessing. Y'all take it easy. Get this money. Yeet!
Final. You win. Perfect.